Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news the world's two largest economies are showing outsized vulnerabilities, geopolitical, economic and environmental. First in China, the eye-catching retreat of foreign direct investment in April, a net outflow of almost $5 billion, was arrested in May, positive by $17.8 billion for the month, even if it was off a very unusually declining base in April. Still, year to date, foreign direct investment into China remains unusually low, barely $50 billion in those 5 months, and well below the almost $70 billion in the same 5 months of 2024. For either year, these are not large amounts for a country the size of China. And separately, excessive hot weather and unusual heavy rain are affecting large parts of central and southern China. Meanwhile, Aussie miners are looking at some surprisingly weak May data for steel production in China. May and June are usually their peak months for production, but not this year. The May data shows it's 6.9% lower than the same month in 2024 at 86.5 million tonnes. That represents a very large fall away in looming iron ore requirements if it holds in June. In Japan, May CPI inflation edged lower to 3.5%, the lowest annual rate of the year. However, within that, rice prices are almost double year-ago levels, a very high-profile marker that worries everyone there. In the US, weekend data shows the Philly Fed's factory index booked another retreat, the third in a row, although only a small one this time. They aren't yet benefiting from reshoring. New order levels fell. That data was just part of the Conference Board's leading economic indicator series, and this slipped yet again in May, with the April index being revised sharply lower. They say this is triggering the recession signal. Industrial production was the weakest contributor to the index in May. And stagflation isn't the only thing heating up in the US. Forecasters warn that dangerously hot and humid weather will blanket nearly 200 million people this coming week, as a phenomenon known as a heat dome trap builds. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.38% and unchanged from Saturday, and the price of gold will start today at $3,367 an ounce, up $2 from Saturday. American oil prices a little changed from Saturday at just on $74 a barrel, while the international Brent price is now just over $77 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now just on 59.7 US cents, little change from Saturday. Against the Aussie, we're holding at 92.5 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're still at 51.8 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 67.7 and unchanged from Saturday. You get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.